message is for my Scorpios. So I'm going to start off with my channel message that I have for you guys for the months of February and March. Okay. And I feel like the title of your reading, Scorpio, is A Loss for a Win. That's what I feel like the title is of your message. And I feel like this is so fitting because you have been in a season where you just feel like you keep taking loss, or you have taken loss after loss. But I do feel this energy where Spirit keeps sending you signs, letting you know that what was taken away, what was once taken away, would always be replaced with more, will be replaced with more. So I do feel that you guys are stepping into a winning season, okay? You energetically, you're starting to feel the energy lift, and it just seems like you're more decisive each day, or you feel good about each day, whereas before you didn't have these so good feelings. And this even could be a shock for you. I do want to take note that when I was getting ready to do your reading, the cards were flying all over the place. It is pretty windy right now, so that would make sense as to why the cards were flying. But I do feel that it's just representing kind of your thoughts or your mind being all over the place, which happens, but you are in this process of putting things back together, if that makes sense. So heavy on like cleaning up your acts, or doing things differently, changing your habits, things like that. All right, so for your channel message, and I think this one is just going to be channel messages, and then we'll pull cards for another video. But for your channel message, you got $5,000. Okay, so $5,000 came to me, as well as $25,000. So huge money. I do feel this energy where, like, you know, for some of y'all that may not be a lot if you're used to getting that daily, weekly, monthly. But for those of you who are expanding, or you're growing in your business, this is a huge jump, okay? Especially if you're not making nothing and you go from nothing to 5,000, and then you go from 5,000 to 25,000. So there's something about your money increasing, Scorpio. I do see you guys definitely, okay, you heard that, but your engine is revving up. So I do feel this energy where you guys are definitely going to be stepping more into your confidence. So it's like whatever it is that you do, you can do it confidently. It's not anything arrogant about knowing that you're good at something that you present, or something that you do naturally, okay? So I do see y'all being more confident. This Leo full moon that just passed, it kind of ignited something within you creatively. So I do feel like, you know, y'all are water signs, but y'all showing up creatively like fire, okay? A lot of movement. The question that came out for you guys is, do you know how magical you are? Okay, and when I wrote that channel message down, I saw the Queen of Wands. So again, it's this inward energy that you carry that's being shown outwardly. So you do have this glow, okay? I also got that you are where you're supposed to be mentally, spiritually, and physically, as well as financially. Okay, I do feel this energy of like butterflies. So that means you are transforming. You're still transforming. You're still figuring things out. You're still finding yourself. You're still finding your niche. You're still finding your lane. Okay, and then I also got this message too about like answering the calling. So I know for a few days I was supposed to like make this video for Scorpios, but I just been putting it off. So pay attention to something you keep putting off that spiritually or ideally you keep being pushed to do. Okay, so answer that calling. That's a call. You're being called to go to the specific store, or you're being called to go to the specific place. You may not even know why, but it's inspiration. You feel inspired to do it. A lot of your magic is rooted in childhood. So, especially if you draw or used to draw, okay, I do feel like some of y'all are going back to the drawing board, okay, but the drawing board has a lot to do with your creativity from childhood. I just feel this energy of someone like drawing clothes, like you were really good at something and you kind of put it to the back burner. Okay, because whoever you are, you're very creative. So I do see you kind of tapping back into that. But it's something about you and drawing again that's going to make like a big difference. Okay, so I got specifically drawing clothes. Um, you also need to be reminded that everything you do is for a reason. Okay, so there is a magical method to what people would perceive as your madness. Like there's a reason why you do certain things that you do. So I do see you guys being in this space right now where you're figuring your own self out. Like even you have been questioning like your moves, or a part of you is feeling like, oh, I should be panicking, or I shouldn't be this calm. But I do feel like you're going through rewiring your nervous system. Okay, and again, you are going to feel more better within the inside of you, because a lot of you guys have been in hermit mode doing the inner work for so long, shedding and releasing. So yeah, it's gonna feel weird at first because again, your trauma response has you always feeling like shit, it's always something. But I do feel like it's gonna be smooth sailing for you. So allow the magic to take place, okay? But I do feel like you're understanding yourself, your process, why everything is happening the way it's happening. It just seems like everything's coming back full circle right now. So yeah, understanding yourself, understanding your actions. I do see that you're going to understand there's no need to teach people how to treat you, as far as like physically telling people what to do. I don't even feel like you're going to be putting yourself in that space no more, because it does seem like you're naturally gravitating or attracting people who they kind of know how to treat you, based off like being very observant of you. So that's beautiful. So those are your channel messages. I do feel like, you're still transitioning, but the way that you're transitioning is, for a fact you're leveling up. Like, you're being prepared for something. You know that it's almost like the purpose or God's plan is bigger than you. So you're just being asked to feel into that, because you know that that is true for yourself. So definitely, I see you guys visualizing more, kind of like going into that creative spiritual world where you daydream and you kind of be there. You're going to be there more often, okay? So it could be due to this Pisces season making you feel more visually stronger, but it's like you no longer have to see things to believe them. You're being pushed to believe it, and then you will see it, okay? So this all is going to stem from you remembering to control your thoughts, which is interesting because a lot of people will say that they don't know how to control their thoughts, or that's not possible. But it is possible through practice, and it's basically you just consciously, intentionally choosing to feel good, or to think better, or to think more optimistically. Heavy on you meditating, even if it's for like 10 minutes a day. And then I'm also feeling this need to tell y'all that remember that what you do for 21 days straight becomes a new habit. So I do see you guys kind of incorporating small things that really make a big difference in your world, Scorpio. You are being asked to form boundaries, to continue to put yourself first, to continue to say no. Because this is about you for real. What do you want to do? You have considered people for so long. It is time to consider yourself. And that is the message. I hope you enjoyed. And if it resonates, please leave me Scorpio. It is well deserved.